So this is the question that you have to solve. So are you able to see my screen?
Yes, I am.
So here you go. Here if I type here two, so you see there are two number of boxes, and if I type it three, so there are 23 boxes. So similarly, I can just change this to 25 and 23. You know, it's 21. So whatever the first of all you have to take the input, and once you take the input, then you have to show that number of boxes onto the screen. So this is the first task that you have to do. Um, did you understand this?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. And the second task is once now if I to resize, you see, just see here the number of input boxes. Okay. When I'm resizing it, so after every 3 seconds, the number of box added. Okay. So one, two, three, it becomes 26. One, two, three, it becomes 27. One, two, three, it becomes 28. So are you able to see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the second task, and the final task is that you have to do is, so let me make it 0. Okay, let me make it 0. So you have to solve this problem is you find there is some zero error. So you have to solve this. So let's say now see if I am resizing it, and after 3 seconds, I stop my resizing. Okay, now after 3 seconds, another box is added. So you have to make this. Did you understand the problem?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so I have already shared a link with you. So just open that code sandbox
Mm,
and share your screen.
yeah, got it. Let me share my screen. Screen is visible, right?
Yeah.
Cool,
So
cool.
here you can
Okay.
read all the tasks. You can see read all the comments. Yeah. So go ahead.
Okay, sure, sure. So do I need to like maintain some folder structure or something?
No,
Or I can
for now we
put
can do
everything?
everything in this single file only.
Okay, sure, sure, sure. Okay, so let's first make the UI part and the number and on the button click, right? Or
Yeah, you
on
can
the
add on
enter.
the button click.
Okay. Okay, so okay, we have it, and for state on and for you can say for capturing it value, we have to use like use state for that. So
Yeah.
let me just const to let's say number and set num value on ptr is equal to use state and with a default value of zero, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And on change we can do run a function and which take an event and it set dot number e dot target dot value and okay, wait. Okay, cool. Okay, so as we have numbers, so let me just console or log it here. So let's take 23. Okay, so values updated by updating fine. And since I have to do it on the button clicks, so let's just put it inside a form as well and change the type to submit and on submit we can call something. Okay, so on submit what we have to do is since we are let's say let's create a function here and
There is
the
an
function
error inside the like on submit. Is it the right syntax?
we can do it. Okay, okay. Mm, I think it is right. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we have something. So let's create now a function. So let's say um, function and function. Let's say map boxes, right? And it will take a number and it will return something. So what will it return is return it. Okay, so if I have five numbers, so it return five boxes and so on. Okay. Hmm. So we got the number and I have to call the function map. We I think we can do it by two ways. First is map and second is for each.
Yeah,
Let's do it with um, okay. So let's do it with for loop actually. For let I is equal to let's say zero, I less than number and I plus plus. So what we can do it for each um, let let's say boxes of array of boxes which basically contain our boxes array and what we can do is we can for each number we can do is boxes dot push and we can push something in it but let's see what we gonna push in it. So let's say const box is equal to and let's wrap it in a template literal and okay, so let's first do this and then we can do this. Okay, so we got our div and inside div let's style is equal to let's set is width to 100 pixel, right?
yeah.
100 pixel and height to 100 pixel as well and background of gray. So we got something and we can do it like this and we can just push it to boxes and we can return boxes from here and what we can do is const boxes is equal to we can call that function we have mapbox and mapbox will take a number and what we can do let's create a div here and let's just boxes dot passenger is the boxes, right? Okay. I did something wrong. Okay. Um, you have to okay, 2 3 1 2 and 3. Okay, cool. Not fixed.
And you should give some margin also.
Yep. Okay, so let's give a margin of let's say 10 pixels. I guess now it's good to go. And since we are having, so let's give it a class, not class name. Okay, So class name. Okay, so okay, I'm not using tail. Okay, so what we can put in the styles is we can put a display of
Just
flags.
wait for a
What?
second. You have like lots of background noise. Uh,
Wait. Yeah. Sorry.
just wait for a second. And is your net is like working fine? Just check it once. Like it's showing blur.
Let me check. I guess yeah.
Okay, chalo.
It's slow.
No problem. Let's start working.
Okay, so we can do a display of flags and we can do it, just display of flags is good. And we can also do a flags wrap, and we can say flags wrap of wrap. So it can wrap. Okay, cool. Okay. I limit the for each function. Okay, so for 10, for 1, for 0, for 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so the first task is done, I guess. Green color margin, okay, margin. Okay,
Yeah.
so margin of 5. Okay, let me just adjust it. And now a new box should be added when we resize the screen.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so for
But
that,
I
we
would
have
suggest like
to.
before doing that thing, like can you optimize this approach? Like currently, what you are doing is you are adding lots of divs, but rather than doing that, you can just simply make your boxes a simple number of, and then make a simple array and map over it, and use this simple div. That will be the better approach.
Like just array of number, and for here returning array of number and just mapping it, right?
Yeah, and, there is no need of using a map box. You can just like use array, and you can initialize with length given as the number of boxes, and then dot map it and write the div that you have written here. Yeah,
I guess like uh, 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 number dot map,
yeah.
and here let's say a box, and okay, not map box, and
Just copy paste the thing.
yeah, so we can return it like this. Okay, and we might not need this boxes, and hence we don't need this thing here as well. Okay, no, actually we might need it. Okay, so 12. Okay.
So see why it's not working. Array number.
Hmm. Okay. Let me check. I think my number is updating correctly. Yep,
Number is
number is
updating
updating
correctly.
correctly.
The problem with the initialization of array. So how, let's say if you have to make an array of 5. So how to make array of 5? Is it the right way?
Uh, Hmm. Hmm. Okay,
No.
definitely not.
You can console it to understand
Hmm.
what's happening here. Just console. Here you can see, yeah, the console, and here you can use the console array number so that you can find what's this return. Okay, so now it's good. Start. So you can see the array, it's written the number of arrays fine. So what's the problem? Just check it out.
Okay, so as we I think as each like all values are undefined, so it will map only one time, and after that, like it yeah, I guess yeah, that's the problem because all
Just
values
write,
are undefined.
yeah. So what you can do, you can fill it with null. Just fill this array with null or anything.
Like here, right?
Do you know how to initialize an array?
On JavaScript, no, actually.
Okay, so just write array number and after this parenthesis, write dot fill. Not here. After number parenthesis. Not here. After the number, there is parenthesis, close parenthesis. After close parenthesis, not before.
Okay,
Dot
okay,
fill,
okay.
and here write null. Yep. So now check out if it's working fine or not. And okay, so just check out. You see, the problem is not like problem is resolved. The only problem is the way you are on submit. Check out that.
Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so like actually we are calling the fun. Okay, so we are not calling the function on submit. Okay, the value is updated. Um, values of like I am not calling the on submit function. Basically, I'm not doing anything on the submit handler. I'm just taking the input from the number directly. So on the submit handler. Hmm. Okay, okay. We mapped the array and what we have next. We got the form. Inside the form, I'm changing the value on the on change. On change is reflected here as well. I'm not doing anything on the button submit as here as well. Okay, so let's do something. Okay, I haven't. I guess that's might no. Okay, let's do it as well. I don't think it will work, but yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Let's give it a key as well. Map. Let's say uh, index and key is equal to index. Okay, 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 okay.
Let me give you a simple hint, maybe why it's not working.
Mm,
Just console the number.
number is not defined.
Console number, you don't know how to
Okay, okay,
console it. Console it here.
okay. Sorry. Like let's do it in two places. Actually.
Did you understand why it's not happening? This console is a string, not a number. This number is the number variable is a string.
Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Okay, that's why it is. Okay, okay. Got it.
Convert it to
Okay,
number.
so where we have okay, okay. Now how do I convert it to numbers? Okay. Mhm. Okay, number.
Do you know about there are multiple types of input box?
Okay, yep. Okay, so let's just change this type is equal to number. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I need to work on the basics for sure.
Again,
Okay,
it's a string.
it is still a string
The reason
5.
maybe you okay. So let me tell you. Here you have to write parse int. After set number, write
Okay,
parse int.
far. Okay.
So this is the one way by which you can convert your strings to
Mm,
write a
I'm not read.
you have to write one more parenthesis.
Uh, 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 um,
Yeah. So this is the one way by which you can convert it and thus got it.
yeah, got it.
Now the what should be the minimum value?
Sure. Like the minimum value?
Yep. Why it's happened this invalid range problem? Fix that.
Uh, yeah, right.
Yeah, fix this.
Okay, so we can I think just convert like a check if number then array dot map. Yep, not a number. Okay, cool.
Is it right way? Like you are showing man here. Is it how we
Okay,
do
so
for like is it how we do if it is a
um,
nan or
if,
if it is a zero, in that case nothing should be displayed. Not a nan or zero. So how to do that?
um, um, number and type of number equal to object. Uh, okay.
Okay, so
For
let's
two,
ignore
it's
it.
working. For zero, it's not okay. Um, for zero, it's like for the empty string. Okay, so
Okay,
we
so now
can
you
do
see,
it.
let me give you one more hint. Basically, whenever you are using the number value, you don't write e dot target dot value because dot value will always return a string. It doesn't matter what type of its number of a text. So here, what we generally do is rather than using a value, we use dot value as number.
Okay.
Now you don't need a parse int.
Yeah.
Now write any
Um,
random number. Okay, so you
still
see the problem is it's showing nan when you didn't write anything. How to solve that? Do you know there is an option
um,
of value on the input?
well, like a default value. Um, okay, let's give it. That is value.
It should be zero, something like something else.
It should be zero by default, I guess.
Okay, just
No.
change this to 5. Not here, in the UI. Just change 0 to 5. Why it's not showing in the input box?
Okay, so I okay, not value. It actually should be default value. Okay, but still getting the error.
So this value should be number, not an static value,
Okay,
and that should be value, not default value.
like uh, 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 why it is uh, page is responsive for some reason.
Just reload it. Reload the
Mm,
complete page. Yeah.
mm, 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 okay, okay, is it running? Mm, can't see anything on the screen right now.
Just wait for a second and just reload it. Reload the browser. Not the browser, just UI. Yeah, console output.
Mm, 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 mm.
Okay, write anything on this code and just press Ctrl S.
Okay, let me just change it as here. Page response unresponsive. Why it is happening? Mm, page uh, mm, still okay. I don't need that.
You can create a new sandbox and just copy paste the content.
Yeah, no, no, okay, now it is.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, now it is working. We got the okay. Just wait. Where it is divisible number? It, okay, okay. So it is working now. No, actually, no, not working. Array dot fill.
Again, your code was like reset, you have to write e.target.value as normal.
Uh, 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 where I have okay, okay. Value as number. Okay.
And now you have to give some value to the
Uh,
type
uh,
box.
okay. Where I have input value is equal to number
And now you have to
and
manage this. Yeah.
okay.
Okay, for now,
So
let's. I think it's working good. First of all, just remove this and from like code. There you are using this number.
mm, Sorry, what?
Just remove this extra number from line number 27 and 34.
Mm, 30. Yeah.
Okay, so now I think the first step is done. I'll like, but you have to remove that none thing. But no problem. Just focus on the second thing. Now the box should be added whenever the screen is resized.
Okay. Okay, so since we need a resize, so we can use a use effect function, and on the use effect function, what we can do is we can put first. Let's check if uh, okay, if window, then we do something. So what we do is we can do window dot add event listener, and we can resize event listener, and on the resize, let's just say console.log, and let's say resizing, and on the return let's just clear the okay, not clear, window dot remove event uh, remove event listener, resize event listener. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, so I guess we have it is resizing. Yep, I guess yeah, it is. Okay, so now I have to like, okay, so each I have to like increment the number, right?
Yeah.
Like increment the boxes. Okay, so on that we can use like we can set number number, and we can do it number number plus one. What happened here? Okay, what happened here? Mm, mm, mm. Do it needed a second argument as well? I guess no.
You need to write the function here.
I mean, but like I can, okay, so I can just put an empty here. Okay, so now let's change the width first.
You
Okay,
don't need
can
to
I?
use this. You can just change the width from this sidebar between the code and the UI.
So that is
Just
not defined. Yeah, yeah, again, yeah, it is the like it is very small.
just refresh it now. Just refresh it.
No, like it is very small. Like, is it okay for you?
Um, don't
Okay,
make it responsive. Okay. Yeah, you can do
okay.
that also.
Okay, so as you can see, when we are resizing, so boxes are added
Okay, so now you see there are lots
as
of boxes are added when you do. Okay, so now we want to limit
hmm,
this. We want to limit this. Now we don't want like if you are resizing it, um, it within a few seconds it become 120. Okay, now I want to limit this number of resizing event. For that, the very first thing that you have to do is just read the task thread.
Okay, so addition of elements such that every 3 seconds only one event is added. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so what we can do is we can first, let's say, create a THRO. We can use throttling for that. Basically, it used to limit the function. You can say that the function executed in the given interval. Like if I use the throttle function and I want to execute the function like for every 1 second, so no matter how many times I call the function during the 1 second, the function is called only one time. So that's what throttling is. So we can use this concept to make a throttle function, and yeah, we can call that function when we are resizing the window. So yep, let's implement it. Okay, we can use function and see function. Let's say throttle, and it will take two things. First, the callback function, and second, let's say delay. And what we have is on the throttle. Let's first check a flag if the function is already running or not. So we can do is thrott is throttling, and let's say let's initialize is to false because the first time we call the function, we want to run it directly, and then after time we want to limit the its limited execution per delay time. Okay, so what we can do is we can
And the
return.
first thing that you should do is just click on the second button. Here, don't make it like a responsive thing. Just go to the like after the URL, you see three buttons are there. Press the second button. Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so we can, so we first uh, return a new function which might or might not take an argument, but let's keep it like let's just receive it. It is receiving a function. I mean receiving arguments. So what we can do is we can do call the function, and we can use a apply method to let's say we can use callback method to apply the context and the argument and call the function with the argument. Uh, okay, okay, now good to go. And so you can see the function will still be running, will still run. So what we can do is when we are calling the function, so what we can do is we can set to is throttling to not this true, and we can call a set timeout function, and after the set timeout function we will execute our function and a delay with the like after the delay, and after the function is finished execution we can again set the we can again this to false. Okay, so if this okay okay, so we can do is like, and we can check a condition as if the function is already throttled, so we can just return nothing, and else we return a function which initialize the callback with this. Yep, I guess, yeah. Okay, so now we have to call the throttle function here. So let's just initialize initialize a function. Um, okay, so we have function, right? Okay, so let's just const throttle throttle function is equal to throttle. We have name is throttle, right? Okay, we have, and let's say a callback function and a delay of 3 seconds, right? Yep, 3 seconds, and we can move this statement to here, and we call on this, we can just call a resize, and we can call throttle function. Mm, mm, mm. Yep, set is not defined, return. Why? Hmm, let's just remove that. Why it is doing like this? Return function, set is not defined. Where is set? Set is not defined, set is not defined. Mm, mm, it will still give me error.
Are you sure like your throttling function is working fine?
No, threading function is also not working fine. I guess.
Okay, so let's do one thing. I give you a time. Okay, so what you can do is just take your time and solve it, and you can take the help of Google and just solve it and come back to me after an hour. Okay, once you finish it. So if that work.